Jenicky Wolf here, bringing you some Firefall today. I'm playing on my arsenal, level 40. Gonna be doing some thumping. The arsenal has a lot of tools in its toolbox. Has a highly accurate primary. I run a grenade launcher secondary. I use the arsenal's combat shotgun, particle beam, and the Accord Dreadnought's explosive rounds. And for the HCAM, I use the arsenal's shoulder rockets. The combat shotgun, bluntly put, is massive damage. That's its only purpose, and it serves that purpose quite well. The particle beam has long range. It can be used against snipers to knock them from their perch. It is extremely accurate, and it requires extreme accuracy as well. Direct hits do extra damage, and you can spec it with mods for some very respectable AoE. The arsenal abilities, the combat shotgun and particle beam, can also be stored. It takes the place of your secondary weapon. Personally, I find it probably the most enjoyable frame I've played so far. I like it more than the Rhino, at least, which is another Dreadnought-based class. You have the shots where you need extreme accuracy to hit. You have the more just run and gun, get in their face with the shotgun. You have the long range accuracy of the LMG. It just has a little bit of everything. Now you'll notice my gun was glowing blue there for a moment. That is anatomy lessons. It's a perk you gain from a level 40 recluse frame. And it increases your damage by 50%. Now this brings me up with the first person mode. I like to use it because you are able to see when the perk activates a lot easier than in third person. The fourth ability you see there, the shoulder rockets, charges as I damage and kill enemies. And once it is fully charged, you can then use it. I'm going to save it because later on, as you thump, dragons will spawn. I like using the HKM shoulder rockets over the mortar because you can still use any of your guns while also firing the HKM at the same time. While the mortar replaces your primary gun, or possibly your secondary. I haven't used it in many levels. That's the anatomy lessons glow I was talking about. So it's just bonus DPS, which is always nice. I use the default Dreadnought explosive rounds. Does additional damage on your shots, gives a little bit of AoE. You might also try using a heavy armor, perhaps. Give you a little more survivability, or rapid armor, which is just very quick bursts of shielding instead of a long-lasting armor bonus. The Dreadnought has Brazilian Plating, which is a Dreadnought exclusive perk that gives it HP regeneration up to half of its HP total, which is why running HP mods is always a good idea. Health battle frame cores is what I mean when I say that. And there's the dragon, destroying the Thumper, and then getting destroyed. Oh. I just saw that dragon behind the hill, and now it's in my face. That's 50% damage with explosive rounds, just clean it up. Now note, if your thumper is dropped to 0%, it will be destroyed. You will have to craft a new one. You can take it out early, which I suggest if you see it getting too damaged. I can't confirm this, but the NPC mentions it sometimes, that when you bring it in full, you get a resource bonus.
Extraction complete.
And that is a full thumper with the arsenal battle frame.